guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome to my channel. So today I'm doing my first Q&A on this channel. I'm super excited. So I asked you guys to send me your questions on Instagram and Snapchat. Before we start this video, guys, if you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, like this video before this video even starts, comment down below if you have any requests on videos you want me to do. So yeah, let's get straight into the video. I've got all the questions on my phone, so I'm gonna obviously read the questions out on my phone. So the first question was, what are my plans for the future? So basically, most of you are aware that I am a hairdresser. I actually own my own hair salon. Due to the lockdown, hairdressers had to close down their shop, so I had to obviously close down my salon. As from July, hairdressers will be going back, so at that time Azraya will be about 7 months, so I'll be planning to take her and Israel into nursery, and then I will be going back into doing hairdressing. Yeah, so basically that's what I've got planned at the moment. Next question is, are you planning on having more kids? Do you know, like, when I saw this question, I actually laughed. But no, I'm not planning to have any more kids, guys. Like, the 2 that I have is enough, and I thank God that God has given me a boy and a girl, so I've been able to experience how it is to bring up both sex. So yeah, I'm good. 2 is perfect for me. I'm not gonna have any more. So yeah, no more kids for me, guys. Next question is, would you have been disappointed if Azraya was to be a boy? Hell no. Why would I be disappointed? Let me tell you this, guys. When I was pregnant with Azraya, like, each time I went for the scan, her legs were closed, so we didn't even know she was a girl until I was about 30 plus weeks, until I found out that she was a girl. I actually kept an open mind. Like, if I had a boy, I'll be good. Like, if I had a girl, I'll be good. Like, I wasn't thinking that, oh my God, I want a girl, I want a girl, I want a girl. I'll be happy to be mum of boys. You know, it's cute. They'll, like, he would have been twinning with Israel like every single day. So yeah, no. If Azraya was a boy, no, I wouldn't have been disappointed. Okay, this question is, how have you adapted to being a mum of 2? How have I adapted to being a mum of 2? I'm still adapting. Let's just say I'm still, you know, it's a learning process. Like, being a parent is literally like a school that never finishes, because you still learn as you go. Even when your kids are like 18, 20, you're still learning. Do you get what I mean? So I'll say that I'm still kind of like adapting into being a mum of 2, but what has really helped me is having a routine in place. Just learning not to be so hard on myself. Like, it's okay not to be okay. Do you know what I mean? Like it hasn't been easy. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and say, yeah, being a mum of 2 is super easy. No, there's been times where I've gone and locked myself in the toilet and cried because I'm so stressed out. I haven't slept, I haven't eaten, I haven't had a bath, and the kids are both crying at the same time. Like, trust me, I've had those days, but me going to lock myself in the toilet and crying actually helps me, rather than me taking my frustration on the kids. And that's one thing that I've noticed that most mothers do. Like, when you're frustrated, every little thing gets you even more heated. So the best thing to do is, if like maybe if the kids are both crying at the same time, you're tired, you're hungry, like you're getting really angry and heated, just give yourself 5 minutes. Just go and lock yourself up in a room or something. Just give yourself 5 minutes and just cry or scream or something, and then come out feeling fresh, so you don't take your anger on the kids. Does that make sense? I've just learned to ask for help when I need it. Like, with me, I'm very hard-headed. Like, I don't like asking for help because I hate the answer no. So I like to always do things myself. But having 2 kids, I've learned to say that I need help. I've learned to ask for help. The next question is, any advice for people thinking of having a second baby? As soon as a mother is planning to have a second baby, the first thing that they think about is guilt. Like, they start feeling guilty, like, oh my God, is my first child gonna think I love him or her any less? How am I gonna cope with 2 kids? Like, they start having all these thoughts in their head. But I just want to say to you that, listen, don't feel guilty if you're having a second baby. I remember when I was pregnant with Azraya, one of my clients from the salon actually asked me that, when I have the baby, would the love be the same? So what she was trying to say is that would I love Azariah as much as I love Israel? Because you know, your first child is literally your first love, and the way you love your first child, you feel to yourself that you would never love any other human being as much as you love your first child. But I'm telling you that once you have your second child, that love splits into two equal parts. I'm telling you, there is no such thing as I love my first child better than my second child. The same way I love Israel is the same way I love Azariah. There is no difference at all. What I would do for Israel is the same thing I'll do for Azariah. So don't think that once you have a second child you're gonna love him or her any less. You're not. Always make sure that you keep your first child involved in everything that you do, even from when you're pregnant. Just make sure that you keep him involved. Just try not to make him feel left out or make him feel like he's lost his best friend. Because even as an adult, imagine if you have like a best friend, like somebody that you do everything with, you go everywhere with, and then all of a sudden your best friend now has a new best friend. They're now doing everything together and leaving you out. As an adult, you're not gonna feel happy about that, would you? So just make sure that you don't leave them out. Make sure that you keep them involved in everything that you do with the new baby, even from pregnancy. When I first brought Azariah home, I bought Israel a present. So I just said to him that, oh look, your little sister bought you a present. This is a present for you being such a great big brother. Like, all of them stuff just makes them so happy and just makes them feel like, yes, like there's a new baby home, but mummy still loves me. Like, I remember the first period when I brought Azariah home, Israel started behaving differently. He started isolating himself from me, so he'll go in a little corner and play by himself and everything. So when I realized that, I said to myself that, oh, okay, I think it's something that I'm not doing right, because this is not how Israel is. So then I started changing everything up. So when I was feeding Azariah, I'll call Israel, like, Israel, come, do you want to help me feed your little sister? And then he'll come, and then I'll be like, Israel, do you want to help me feed, do you want to help me change Azariah's nappies? And he'll come, and then he became himself again. He became the Israel that I knew. Like, he was more happy, he was more confident, because he knew that even though mummy has brought a new baby home, mummy still loves me, and I'm still, you know, getting attention from mummy. So the advice that I would give you is to make sure that you always get your first child involved. Like, don't let them feel left out. So it's a big change for them. So always make sure that you keep them involved and don't make them feel left out or anything like that. So yeah, that's the advice that I would give. Okay, so the next question is, what would you say is the most enjoyable thing about being a mother? I would say everything, to be honest. Everything. I enjoy everything, every single thing, even the tantrums, you know, the smelly poops and all of them stuff. Like, I can never be sad in front of my kids. Like, if somebody really upset me, or if I'm feeling really down or emotional, I just look at Israel and I just feel all happy. Or I look at Azariah, then I feel all happy. And yeah, so like, I enjoy everything, every single thing about being a mom. Sometimes when I'm down, Israel will just be like, Mommy, are you okay? Then he'll give me hugs and kisses. Like, all of that, what is there not to enjoy about all of this? Like, it's an amazing feeling being a mom. Next question is, how do you cope with 2 kids and YouTube? That is like a huge question. How do I cope? I don't even know how I do it, guys. I don't even know how to answer to this. Right now, as I'm doing this video, Azariah is laying right here, as you can hear her. Israel is downstairs watching his program. Like, I just have to plan ahead, I'll say. So let's say if I'm gonna do a video tomorrow, if that video involves Israel, I just have to make sure that he's had enough sleep the day before, so he's all happy and jolly the next day and ready to get in. Because when Israel is tired, trust me, he's the most miserable kid you would ever see. Like, he's not a morning person, number one. When he wants to sleep, like, don't annoy him. Don't ask him to do anything if he's tired. So I have to always make sure that he's had enough sleep, he's had enough rest, he's eating, he's full and everything like that before I even decide to do a video with him. If I'm doing a video on my own, obviously Israel is a bit older now, so he can actually play on his own. So what I do mostly is, like, right now he's downstairs watching his favorite program, and obviously Azariah is little, so I have to have her here with me when she's not sleeping. I'm just literally just winging it. I'll just say I'm winging it. I'm just doing what I can, you know, doing what I can, really. That's all I can say, to be honest. I'm just gonna answer one last question and then I'm gonna end the video, because I feel like the video is really long and I didn't want the video to be too long. So what I will do is that I'll probably do like a part 2 of this where I can answer other questions. So I'm really sorry if I was not able to answer your questions in this video, but I will definitely be doing a second video probably next week, and then I'll be able to answer all the questions that I haven't been able to answer in this video. Our last question is, do you plan to speak to your children about racism, and when do you plan to do this? And when do you think is the right time to do this? I do plan on speaking to them about it, but obviously not now, because Israel is only 2. Literally, he just turned 2. Azraya is 6 months, so she wouldn't even understand whatever I'm telling her. Sorry. So obviously I am planning to speak to them on it, but I'm not right now. To be honest, it's not the right time to do it. Probably when Israel is starting school, but I'm praying to God that by that time the world would be a better place, so I wouldn't even have to talk to him about that. I feel like 90% of the time kids do what they see rather than what you tell them. So for example, with Israel, when Azraya is crying, he comes and pat her and try and give her her dummy, kisses her, tell her don't worry, don't cry. I didn't tell him to do that. He saw me do it and he decided to follow because he feels like that's the right thing to do. So I feel like the best thing that I can do for my kids right now is to show them that I'm a better person, because the only way that you could raise a good child is to be a good person yourself. So the best thing I can do for my kids right now is to feed them with positivity, let them know that, listen, they're black kings and queens, they can do anything, their color should not stop them from doing whatever they want to do. I need to show them how people are supposed to be treated, that we're all supposed to be treated equally. I need to show them that you should treat people how you want to be treated. So if you don't like something to be done onto you, do not do it to anybody else. I have to show them all of that by doing that myself. Like if I go and stand in a supermarket with my child and I'm just like saying, oh, this white people, why are all these white people here, does that, my son will see it, and then when he goes into nursery he'll start being like, I don't want to play with white people. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So all I can do right now is to be the best that I can be, to live a good life so my kids can see they need to be kind to people, they shouldn't judge people by their color, they shouldn't discriminate anyone. They should know themselves that they are a powerful being, that they can do anything they put their mind on and nobody can stop them from doing what they want to do. And I don't want them to feel that because they're black they cannot achieve what they want to achieve. So that's what I need to do right now at their young age, is just to speak positivity onto their life, show them how to treat people, make them know that, listen, everybody deserves equal opportunity. Do not discriminate. Do not hate anyone because of their skin color. Let them know that they are strong black kings and queens, and that is how I am going to teach my kids right now, that they don't understand what is going on in the world. And I pray to God that by the time they're old enough for me to have this conversation with them, that the world will be a better place. I'm gonna have to end this video here, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.
Bye.
Bye.